We have watched, learned, loved, and experienced the Harrier ever since it hit the road in the early 1997 when the first generation was launched. But now it is the third generation. This third generation was introduced far back in 2014, and this it's actually a predecessor of the former one, which is locally known as the Harrier Kawundo, and that is a 240G, which means that was a 2.4-liter gasoline engine. But now in this car, there is what you call two new petrol engines. The Harrier, you can only get it in a petrol engine. There is no what you call a diesel engine, and it comes in two versions. You can either get what you call a 2-liter engine, and that is the standard petrol version, or a 2.5-liter, which is the hybrid version. And the Harrier, which I'm equipped today with, is powered by what you call a 2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine, which has the capability of producing 151 horsepower as well as 193 Newton meters of torque. And this has what you call an estimated fuel economy of 6 liters per 100 kilometers and has the capability of accelerating from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 10 seconds. Wow, that is so nice. And this Harrier is the only car ever to feature what you call a front grill, which is covered by what you call a glass. This is actually a glass, and on this Harrier, it's the only Harrier which is having this golden eagle at the front. You don't get the Toyota logo at the front, but you get this golden eagle at the front, and this golden eagle represents the name Harrier, because this Harrier, it's meant to take you to places as fast as possible. Let us continue on to the sides, and here on the sides you can notice these beautiful 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels with what you call brake calipers inside, as well as 150 millimeters of ground clearance. But that 150 ground clearance, it's not got on this. Remember, this has what you call side skirts. Side skirts, they were actually added on. Remember, depends. There are people who want what you call sporty cars, which look sporty, and those cars which look sporty, they are normally given side skirts which use the ground clearance of this car. But the standard ground clearance is 150 millimeters, and this car has what you call a sensor here. There is actually a light here in that when you open this car, or when someone is driving, or when you open that, it's going to automatically light up. Following me to the rear, this is where you get your fuel tank, and at the rear also, come and check out the rear. The rear has what you call a rear spoiler, which come in as standard, as well as this newly engineered tail lights. You can see how they light up, as well as this trunk. The trunk, it's actually what you call, it is power tailgate. You either do press a button underneath like this, then it does the rest of the work for you. No need for you to do the hard work. And in here you get what you call a ton of storage space. Following me to the driver's side, this car has what you call a keyless entry, which is a characteristic of modern cars, in that when you approach it, it automatically detects the key fog. If it detects the key fog, what you need to do is just to do like this, then it automatically opens. And you also have this chrome on these side doors, which runs all the way from the rear to the front, just like this. That is also a nice feature of this car. And here it has what you call leather. It has what you call leather on this side door, and on this side door here you have what you call a Harrier logo, just like the one which is at the front, that eagle inside. And I want you to see this automatic adjustment the steering wheel has, in that if I turn on the engine, there is a way how it's going to push forward, and I can also choose to extend it or to pull it. And also you have the golden Harrier badge which lights up on this digital panel. You also get what you call leather on the dashboard, and throughout the whole system in the car, this leather with what you call white stitches, and this actually makes the interior to look very nice. So inside here you get what you call a newly completely redesigned center console, which is far way better than in the other previous generation. And you also have this chrome detail on it, which makes it look fantastic and nice. You can see, and it also has this wood trim here, and on this climate features what you call touch. There are these buttons, and it also has what you call an eco mode. What an eco mode does, it actually makes the car, it reduces the acceleration of the car, and in that way it's saving fuel. And I can turn it into reverse. If I turn it into reverse like this, I have my reverse camera, And also I can turn it into what you call a manual transmission. If I put it in drive, I can literally see that is drive. I can set into what you call a manual mode, and this features what you call a 6-speed automatic gearbox. I also have what you call, remember in the other old Harrier Kaundo, I used to get what you call a storage space below the what? Below the gear shift. Remember this has what you call a gear on the dashboard. And but here in this one, you get that storage space inside here. There is this storage space with what you call leather, and also you get it on the reverse side. And you also have this black panel here. And if I open this, I get my two cup holders. And to open the second one, I have what you call a 12-volt charging point. And if it's the standard or the premium version, which is the high standard version, I can get a cooling box. To open this up also, I have what you call a 12-volt charging point in here, and this storage space also. And this features what you call leather seat. And this car has what you call this driver seat with what you call many adjustments. I can literally choose to extend it forward like this, or to even push it back. And another most interesting cool feature is that here, if I stand up at like this, I can literally go through this massive panoramic sun blind. And if you want to wave to the people, you just need to do like this. And also to come inside, you can choose to close it by mere press of this. So you can literally go for what you call rallies when you are driving. You are going to be able to wave to people, hey, just like that. And here on the dashboard, these are your hazards, but the hazards, it's actually one button, but there is what you call a watch inside here. But these hazards, you just need to press this. It's like touch, then turn it. So let us continue on to the rear seats and see what it's all about. To open the rear, I also get the same leather on this side like this, just like the front one. And here I have what you call plenty of headroom, as well as knee room and leg room. I also have this 5-seater configuration car, and the rear seats also have what you call that leather feel, that leather touch. And also you can change it into what you call a 4-seater configuration. And in here, if you press this, you get your rear two cup holders for the rear two passengers. You also get these lights for the rear seats, which this light, the reason as to why this light is at the back near the trunk, it's because the reason as to why you have it like that, it's because you have this panoramic sunroof, which runs all the way from the front to the rear. And that makes the rear light extend a little bit backwards. And on this door also, you have this wood finish, just like those at the front on the gear shift. You have it here. Okay, so guys, this concludes the grand tour of this all new 2014 Toyota Harrier. And this car comes in with what you call two versions. You can either get the hybrid version of it. There is that hybrid version, and that hybrid version has what you call an engine, which is a 2.5 liter. And in the Toyota cars are actually characterized by making what you call cars like every hybrid. So far the hybrid I've done, it's the RAV4, and in that RAV4 it also had that 2.5 liter engine in its hybrid version. And in the hybrid version of this Harrier, you get that hybrid labeling here, but this is not a hybrid. You get that hybrid labeling here, but that hybrid, it's powered what you call a 2.5 liter engine. That 2.5 liter engine is assisted by two electric motors on either sides to give a combined output of what you call 193 horsepower, as well as 206 newton meters of torque. And the reason as to why you get that engine when it's a little big in size, it's that it hopes that engine it's bigger than this. It's actually fuel consumption, it's estimated around something like 7 liters per 100 kilometers, but that version, it is faster than this one, and it has what you call an estimated acceleration of 0 to 100 miles per hour in just 8.9 seconds, which is a little bit faster than this. And that engine, it's a little bit bigger than the one you get in this, because it's supposed to produce power which is going to recharge the battery. So that's why you get it with with that engine when it's a little bit bigger. And guys, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel at drivennext.ug, because we are bringing you what you call the luxury rides we have here in Kampala. And